So let me tell you what makes my blood boil when it comes to dealerships, man. What's up? I'm Rebuilder Guy, and this is my wrecked 2016 Dodge Ram. If you want to see the first episode, the link is going to be in the top right-hand corner. Today's goal is to attach a whole bunch of parts that I got in the mail and get it running and take it to the alignment shop. I really want to do an alignment and pass it to check this frame, make sure it's nice and straight before I start yanking on this cab. So all the parts are here, ready to get unboxed. I also got a key in the mail, but I think it's missing that auto start feature, so I need to probably contact the people and get a new key. This wheel I'm probably gonna end up reusing. It's being dinged up a little bit, but not too terrible. We're gonna check if it's straight and then get another used tire and slap it on the truck. All right, let the unboxing begin. All right, suspension components are put on. They went in smooth like butter. I think alignment's gonna be a breeze and we'll be just fine. I gotta jump inside and program that key. And we're gonna use the spare tire for now because I still have to go and get that wheel checked out, make sure it's okay. The front bumper looks good, the one that I got in. All the brackets inside, all this good stuff, awesome. Very happy with it. And apparently this battery that we were charging for a couple days is a piece of junk. So now I've got to figure out a battery. And this intake, we're going to just drop it back in just so we could possibly get it fired up. All right, let's get this key programmed. We got the OBD in. Let's look at the mileage. It's at 63,281. So let me tell you what makes my blood boil when it comes to dealerships, man. So I'm trying to program this key and it's asking me for a PIN number, right? So I contacted a dealership that I've been using quite frequently, and guess what they said? They will not give out a FCA code or whatever this code PIN number is to any vehicle. You have to come to the service department. And I was like, guys, really? I've been here for a couple of years buying parts and you're gonna deny me? All right, whatever, fine. Then I called another dealership that's known to be kind of scammy, and guess what? Gave me the code for 10 bucks. Then I went online and saw that they shouldn't be charging me for the code at all. I don't care at this point. I hate dealerships. I got the PIN number. Enough politics. Let's get this thing started. All right, programming, come on. Successful, continue to program. Okay, let's try this. Let's hit unlock. Oh yeah, keys programmed, look at that. Lock, unlock. All right, oil check is good. Here we go, let's start this some gun up. Press start, come on, Ram. All right, oh, I hear it clicking. Low fuel, but I do hear it clicking. Yep, it's definitely clicking. Just like you guys said in the comments, gotta look out for this engine. And it's on this side. It's getting quieter. Definitely getting quieter. Maybe because the oil was just standing there for so long. All right, the clicking is getting a little bit better. Gotta attach the intake to clear that check engine light. Hey, super excited it started. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Now let's go to alignment, make sure that we're gonna be able to pass it. Man, that clicking is annoying. And this is such a weird shifter. I'm like super close to that car behind me. All right. Got cold AC, feels delicious in here. Definitely ain't got no gas though. Let's see if I could. Steering feels pretty good. The shocks feel good too. The shock isn't leaking any air and it says normal, not having any issues, but need to go get some gas. Steering wheel's clicking just a little bit. And that tick in the engine has gone away. I'm gonna still address it, maybe find some kind of additive for that oil in the next oil change. All right, let's see. Oh, she's moving. I can't see you, Vic. Oh, we're moving. We are moving. Oh, this is cool. One day of work, she's on her feet and running. All right, let's take it on our first drive. Got the tire in the back. Now let's go see if it's straight. The ticking of the engine stopped, which is awesome. Now let's go take its maiden voyage. I did develop a check engine light, and it is the fuel sensor, fuel level sensor. I think I might just be super low on fuel. So, put some gas in it and then go take it to a shop to get that tire checked out, or that wheel. The fuel gauge fixed itself, so now we have 3/4 tank, so that's good. Got that check engine light still on, just got to clear it. I'm pretty sure it's still that fuel sensor. It got a little bit of vibration in the steering wheel, but it's driving straight. I guess our alignment, our tie rod adjustment was on point, but definitely needs to go and get that front straightened out because I got some shaking going on here. right, I made it in one piece, got that tire off, and now let's see the verdict. It's a little damaged. Yeah, that lip in the back. I think it's gonna be a better bet just to buy a new one. Well, this doesn't look like the alignment shop. I decided to bring the truck straight to Metal Mike's shop and put it onto the frame because I need to remove this lower control arm and I didn't want to pay for alignment twice. It needs a little tug there, a little tug there as well. So what we're gonna do is just get them straight and then take it to alignment. In the next episode, we're gonna pull this cab down and forward. We're also going to get that fender and this apron. They're on order. This aluminum hood is also going to be repaired. At least we're going to attempt to. That's all going to be in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and sharing. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.